Welcome back to Global Asset Channel. As a continuation of the newcomer video that I did, we're going to be talking about some of the things that you have to do ASAP as you get to Canada as a newcomer. Before that, I want you to subscribe if you've never subscribed to this channel, and let's roll. Welcome back to Asset Channel. So, like I said, when you come to Canada, please feel free to reach out to people, ask for help, and you'll get the help that you need. Do not live in silence, and do not feel big or too big. Do not get yourself isolated. Just reach out to somebody. There are always people waiting for you to reach out to them. And some people will say, why should they wait for me to reach out? Why can't they reach out to me? No, they can't reach out to you because they don't know what you need. It is you that needs something, and it is only you that can tell people, hey, I need help, please help me. It is a drowning person or a drowning man or a drowning woman that cries for help. People don't really just go asking people, do you need help? Some people might see it as embarrassment, like, why are you asking me for help? Did I ask you? Did I tell you I need help? So that's just by the wayside. There's something that I remember that I want to discuss. Like there are more than one that I remembered and I didn't had, and I thought I need to put that video in here because I have seen that from my experience with people, my conversation with people, this is a mistake, a recurring mistake that people have been making. You know, you come to Canada as a newcomer. When you come to Canada as a newcomer, you know, there are certain things that you can actually access as a newcomer. There are certain benefits that you can access as a newcomer. A lot of people don't know that, and they just live on, and they struggle, and at some point they now become like oldies, like they've lived in Canada for so long that they no longer bear the title of a newcomer, and those benefits they lose it, you know. To be informed is the thing. Without information, you can stay deformed. Without information, the journey that you could you can cover for like 5 years or 2 years might take you 15 or 20 years to cover. So please just know that when you come into Canada as a newcomer, you have to decide what you really want to do. If you are changing career, please do not hesitate, do not procrastinate. Don't let procrastination take the whole lot of you, because when you come to Canada, you know, most times a lot of people, when they come to Canada, not all, but majority of people, when they come to Canada, they are rated within the low income earner. Now, what is low income? Low income means that when you live in Canada and you are classified as a low income earner, you earn $35,000 and below per annum. So that automatically makes you to have a lot of benefit. You have a lot of benefit. When I say benefit, I don't mean that free of charge. That's not what I'm saying. Like, for example, if you want to change a career, you want to do a change of career, you are a nurse, or you are an engineer, or you want to become a nurse, you want to go back to school, you can apply for a loan from the government. And as a low income earner, you will get a lot of money from the government as a PRO, permanent resident, landed resident, right? Landed immigrant. If you came in as a PRO holder and you want to change your career, immediately you come, like few months once you settle, is the best time for you to start the process of what you want to do. Do not stay too long, because if you stay too long and you start making so much money, then you won't be qualified for a lot of loan. Yes, somebody will be like, oh, so I shouldn't make money. Yes, you should make money, but what you should know is that Canada has a way of doing their things. The more you work in Canada, the less access you have to benefit. The more you work, they start depreciate, your benefits start depreciating. So the best thing to do as a newcomer is to quickly get everything you want to get. Like, for example, you want to change your career, maybe from a teacher you want to become a nurse. You can apply to nursing school and you will get the full loan. You get the full loan, and once you get the full loan, you finish your school, you enter into agreement with the loan givers, and then the government will tell you, or you agree with the government, how you can be paying the loan in bits. But what people do is that they come into Canada as a landed immigrant and they start working so hard. They work 3 or 4 shifts, they work like 5 shifts, or they are working so hard that at the end of the day, their salary income grows so high. It grows so high, and once your income starts growing high and higher, then you are taking yourself from that low income earners grade, and at the end of the day, when you want to go to school at that point in time, because you are no longer on the low income earner grade, you might have to pay your tuition fee from your pocket. So why put yourself through paying so much from your pocket when you can actually access the government loan at some point in time when you came to Canada? Another thing is that they have what they call childcare benefits. At that point in time, when you come into Canada and you have children 0 to 18 years, the government of Canada actually give you, like, if you are a low income earner, you get over $335 per child per month. So as long as you are within that low income level, your kids monthly benefit, they remain at 600 and something. Am I saying you should be lazy? Am I saying you should depend on the government's income? No, I'm not saying that. But what I am suggesting is that when you get to Canada, anything you want to do, if you want to do a career swap, a career change, do it while you are still on the low income level. Because when you do it when you are at the low income level, that way you'll be able to have access to loans, and that loan you will pay back in bits, rather than stressing yourself later when you start earning so much to pay out of your nose or pay through your nose. And then remember, if you're on the low income grade per salary, and you continue to be on that grade for a certain time while you are schooling, your kids' benefit will continue to be at that level. So from what you are getting from your kids, and the loan you get, and the small work you are doing, that will be able to take you conveniently without stressing. So please, if you come in and you want to do a career change, do not let procrastination take the hold of you. Another thing I notice is that some people come in as professionals, like you came in as a professional and you sit down doing nothing about your certification. Some people come in and sit down not doing anything. Oh, I'll do my certification tomorrow. Oh, I'll do my certification next tomorrow. 1 year in, 2 years, 3 years. I've seen people who have stayed up to 10, 15 years in this Canada without doing their certification. They are just doing odd job. They are just matching it. They will tell you, I'm matching it. And they match and they go. Please, the earlier you do these things, the better for you. If you leave your career for over 10 years and you want to do certification, depends on your career. If you were a nurse in Nigeria and you came in and your safe practice period expires, or you are a medical doctor, you came in, your safe practice period will expire. I don't know about other career, but I'm assuming that it will be the same. The fresher you are in the system and you get into the system, the more chances of you getting a job in that career that you want to practice. Unless you just came and you don't want to practice your career anymore. But if you want to practice your career, the first thing you want to do is to please quickly get connected, get into the process of your licensing, get into the process of your certification, and get it done ASAP. So that way, once you can get money. You can get a loan from the government to do your certification. You can get loan from the government to do your licensing. It's just getting the right information. So long as you are on the low income earner list, you'll be able to get all this support. And then once you do you finish your certification, you are able to do your education, you upgrade. And once you've upgraded, then you start paying the government from your good salary, and then it's less stressful, rather than working odd jobs. When you do odd jobs in this country, you work so hard. What I've noticed in Canada is that the higher your education, the less job you do. And then the less job you do, then the healthier you become. You don't want to stress yourself and look for dollars and look for dollars. At the end of the day, your body is not well enough to enjoy the dollars. So please, just do what you have to do. And another thing I want to say is that if you are coming to Canada and you think that, I've had enough education, I don't want to, I beg, I can't study, my dear, you may need to reconsider. Because if you don't have Canadian-based education, you are disadvantaged. There are a lot of disadvantage if you don't have that education from Canada, because a lot of, especially, it depends on your field, but if you are in certain field and you don't have that Canadian-based education, you'll be disadvantaged because you won't be able to function properly. And honestly, the higher you go, the more education you have, the better for you. Because the more education you have, the more openings for you. I always tell people, this is not your country of originality. If you are a registered nurse, for example, and you want to remain a registered nurse, you don't want to do any specialty to step up, you want to be on the same pedestal with your colleague who are originally from here. If there is promotion, they'll rather give it to their own person. They'll give it to their own person. But if you have an edge over anybody, this system is straightforward. If you have an edge, then you get it. So always know that your place of your relocation sometimes disadvantage you, and because of that disadvantage, you want to make up for that disadvantage. And how do you make up? Is taking a step ahead, like having what some other people do not have at your place of work. I hope this has helped. I just thought, well, I forgot this important part and I needed to add it. I hope this has helped, and please do not procrastinate. Anything you have to do, do it, and do it quickly. It will benefit you more to get into the system and start educating yourself and start doing your certification. That will give you better opportunity to get better job, get better pay, and you work less and you'll be more healthier. So I hope this has helped you. Please, if you have watched this video for this long, that means it was quite informative for you. Put in the comment section what you want me to put in the comment section any question you have. If you have anything you want me to talk about, put it down on the comment section. And if you are in Canada and you are having difficulty with your licensing, you are having difficulty with getting into your career, put your career in the comment section. If I don't know, we will look for how to get around it. Do not procrastinate. You are not alone in this. There are several people who are landed immigrants that are confused. I was confused. There are so many mistakes I made. I'm going to do a video on it sometime. I made so many mistakes that I didn't know. Not like I wanted to make it. I didn't have information to read. And the places I would have gone through straight away, I stayed there for like 2 years, So information is the key. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and let's keep rolling. Thank you once more. If you are a new person to this channel, This is Global Asset Channel, and I welcome you to this great family. I ask that you subscribe so that YouTube will keep suggesting my video to people who need help in this area of information. Also share, also like. The more you comment, the more you like, the more YouTube promotes my video. Thank you once again for stopping by. I appreciate and I wish you all the best in your new place. Thank you and have a great one. Bye.